I've seen this video quite a lot on YouTube, and I thought we'd just do something a bit different. We're going to take a look at my vault. Got nearly 400 things to go through, but I won't be covering everything. Quite a lot in it is sentimental. Other stuff has good rolls I don't want to get rid of. Other stuff is old, like legacy gear. Like that Braytech. That, I believe, is from Season 6, Season of the Drifter. It still has my old Bumblebee shader on there. I used to rock the Bumblebee shader for years. Loved it. A little bit garish, but it looks good. Okay, that, when I was trying in PvP, just for a laugh, trying old Red War stuff. So another one I was trying in PvP. Good old explosive payload. I won't be covering everything, just to go over a few of the things that look good. Now these piece of mines, I don't know, I've got them. I've already crafted the pulse rifle from Presage. I just haven't got rid of these yet. A couple of judgments from Prophecy. Not a bad roll there. Moving and opening. Eyes Luna. Hardly ever use sidearms in PvP, just can't stand them. Buzzard Adept is like the only one I'll use, but not that often. Now I believe that is my very first DMT. Looking at the power level. Unfortunately not a time loss, but I like to keep raid weapons. Don't know why I keep a sniper, I never use snipers, I cannot stand them. Bit of an unpopular opinion, I know, but I just cannot get to grips with trying to use them. Like even in PvP, I just can't hack it. Right, we'll have a look at page 2. Good old Syncopation, not my original one, I've got a level 48. One of my favourite pulse rifles to use in PvP. Got 5 Ostringers there that I can scrap eventually because we can craft it now. There's a DFA. I did have a DFA Adept. I got brought into a Grandmaster on Glassway, and back then I didn't really know what Adept weapons were, so I got, oh well, it's crap, I'll get rid of it. Don't like the roll, whatever. I know it's nothing special, but it was the first Adept weapon I ever had, and I got rid of it. So I've just got that as a keepsake. Now that is from Season of the Plunder, that pirate theme one. Don't use shotguns that often, but just nice to keep it around. Of course, we've got Rose, quick draw and explosive payload, a couple of disparity, 2 vision zeros, there are a third one somewhere. Another Rose, slide shot Ida Storm, and rapid hit Ida Storm. Stay Frosty, that was from, oh shit, what is from? The Dawning, I think, with Eva Levante, the Christmas event. It don't get used a lot. Couple of Depth Buzzards down here. I can't remember what Grandmaster that was actually. It might have been Devil's Lair, because that's the one I run quite a lot, it's my favourite one. So Encore and Vorpal, Pulse and Frenzy, Perpetual and Kinetic Tremors, my favourite roll. I love Kinetic Tremors. Final warning. You remember when that was bugged in a way? You put your Titan barricade down and you could shoot at the enemy in PvP over the top. Like the bullets would track so erratically. But they did fix that eventually. Going to my favourite scout rifle now, the Hungary Adept. There are, I think, 4 of these in total, and I've got one, I think, on here. Yeah, Surplus and Kinetic Tremors with a Adept range mod. Nice triple hundreds there, a bit wasteful on the stats. I'm trying to get flat numbers like 30, 100, 100, etc. Right, I'll carry on. I think there's too much in here. A couple of pure poetries, but I can't use 120, so I just don't like how they feel. And I don't have that quick reaction to use them, especially with that low magazine as well. Not my forte. Pressurized precision. What was that from? I know it's the Season of the Deep, but I can't remember what activity. The last right, I don't know why I've kept that. It's not good at all in my opinion. Couple of battle scars. Perpetual motion, kinetic tremors, lovely roll. Got to be done. Keep away, head seeker, again a good roll. In my opinion, I don't know what god rolls are that well. Like I know what a god roll is, but I don't know the exact perk on a weapon to make it such. Now I remember when these were used so damn much in PvP, all you'd see was Autumn Wind. Got Killing Wind and Rampage, Perpetual Motion, Moving Target, not bad at all. Taraxipos, I've got 5 of these for some reason. Again, sentimental value, I don't know if it's going to come back in the Guardian games. I got more than I thought actually. Zen Moment, Explosive Payload, very nice. FTTC, Focus Fury, Outlaw and Kill Clip. 2 of the same, better stability on that one. FTTC and Kill Clip again. Gut Shot Explosive. Zen and Keep Away, you know, these are pretty good rolls. Randy's throwing knife. Now I never got the original pinnacle of this, so when it came back I was over the moon to try it. But I don't actually like it that much. I think it fires too fast for my liking for a scout rifle. Like Hung Jury I can manage, but that it just goes, it's quite erratic for being a 260. Now I can't remember where Old Sterling comes from or where it drops. I think it's just a world drop, but I don't use auto rifles that much unless it's Quicksilver Storm or Monte Carlo. A couple of glissandos here. Nice to have reconstruction and hatchling on it. Borden's Law. I do have an adept. Can't remember what Enlightened Action does. I don't use 120s that much, as I've said. Unending Tempest, a very good SMG. Couple more rounders up here. Perpetual and Kinetic, lovely roll. Shame that doesn't have a range master work on it. Getting into some exotics now. Cold Heart, I believe, is the first exotic I got when I pre-ordered Destiny. I believe that's how you got it. I could be wrong, so feel free to correct me. I do have a complete Merciless there with the Catalyst. I only recently started using it actually. It's a ton of fun. I had to try it on the Ogre and Grasp of Avarice because I soloed Grasp of Avarice for the first time yesterday and it felt amazing. Unfortunately not flawless, but it felt so damn good to do. Fighting Line, I remember when that was bugged. I can't remember the exact bug that it was, but I know it was really popular and everyone was using it to death. Skyburner's Oath for the I can't remember what Nightfall it was where you shoot the generator in the middle of that big Cabal shield. That's all everyone was using for that Nightfall. Borealis never gets used, but I'll just keep it. Risk Runner, I used to use it quite a lot. Not that many enemy kills, but it's a good weapon to use with Arc Conductor. Hard Light used to be a favourite, as you can see, nearly 5,000 enemy kills on it. Prometheus Lens, good for incandescent, if you've got a Cenotaph Mask as well. Telesto. Now there's a lot to be said about Telesto if you know what I mean. So that is my original Ikelos hand cannon. You can see version 1, which I believe the icon is grey, that's Season of the Warmind. Got the original shotgun and the original SMG. I'll never get rid of those, just like sentimental keepsake stuff. Waking Visual, yeah, it's alright in my opinion, not great. 2 Trinity Ghouls. Wave Splitter, I don't get used that much. Lord of Wolves, I don't use that often. I used to use it quite a bit, but being a shotgun, not really my sort of thing. Don't know quite why I've kept that. Now Oxygen SR3, Mega Neura. So it's got Dragonfly and Meganura. Precision kills create an elemental damage explosion, but Dragonfly deals more damage based on the number of precision hits dealt beforehand. So in PvP you will see a massive explosion on their head, and they most likely won't expect an Oxygen SR3 to be brought into PvP. But it's a ton of fun and one of my favourite old scout rifles. That's another Season of the Drifter weapon. Got a Yan 7, I think that's quite an old one actually. I can't remember what season that is looking at the icon. Devil's Ruin, I've never used that. Trying to think where that was from. Don't recognise the season either, but yeah, 600 RPM quick draw. Why do I recognise it? Oh, it's not from the moon, I think. Just looking at the stuff on it. Something to do with the moon, but I can't remember what it is. Premonition there with Zen and Headseeker. Arc Logic. One of my favourite auto rifles, it's just so good. Not a good roll, but a good weapon anyway. Now I don't know why you'd have rangefinder on a special grenade launcher. I mean, I can't see the appeal personally, but it's another Season of the Drifter weapon. Now Gnawing Hunger, this is my original one. As you can see, it's over 10,000 kills on it, with a Zen moment and demo. A beautiful roll and a ranged masterwork. You know, what more could you ask for? I've used this thing to death. Trusty, one of my favourite scout rifles. Unfortunately, I don't have one crafted yet. I need to run DSC Tanics a few more times. Pretty sure it drops some Tanics anyway. I don't quite know if I've crafted that one. Maybe, oh, a Crucible to try it out, but yeah. As you can see, after 4 kills, I just gave up. I cannot use a shotgun in PvP. I can't get close enough. I don't have the reaction time to use a shotgun effectively. There's quite a few resources I can get back from my vault already. Vision of Confluence from Vault of Glass. Still don't have any time loss weapons because I've never done it on Master difficulty. But not a bad roll there, Zen and Frenzy. I don't use glaives that much, that was crafted for a quest, I believe. Not quite sure I masterworked that. Now, Darkest Before, I'd say top 5 of my... It's definitely in the top 5 of my favourite pulse rifles. It sounds like a pea shooter when you shoot it, it just feels so good to use. Again, not the best roll, but I'll take what I can get when the dungeon is on the weekly rotator. Forge's Pledge, that is from the Iron Banana, I think. Pretty sure that is anyway. Again, one of my old weapons because I'm using the Bumblebee shader. Couple of numbers there, not my favourite. Under Your Skin, yeah, Presage, because it's got Land Tank. And 5 Sweet Sorrows that I can scrap now because Presage is in the rotator mission. Never use that. Never see anyone use it, to be honest. Quite a lot of Frontier Cries. Quite a good hand cannon in my opinion. Rapid Hit Iron Reach. Not sure which my original is, but I believe it's that one. So we could probably scrap the rest of those. A couple of funnel webs. I remember a few months back, it might have been last year. So that's not a funnel web at all, that's a redback. There was a God Roll funnel web from Banshee, but I can't remember the perks on it. It might have been this one actually. It's got oh, that's stability. That might be it actually because I've got the shader. Yeah, it could well be that one. I believe that was a God Roll. Well, one of these was a gold roll from Banshee. It was one of these two that I saw on Reddit that people wanted to, you know, you've got to get this before it goes, it's really good. Don't use it that much, as you can see, 6 kills and that's it. Wisdom Rebuke, another Iron Banana weapon. I still don't have a crafted Drang, but with Incandescent it's not bad as it goes. Staccato, one of my favourite solar scout rifles. Triple tap and explosive payload, a nice roll. Shoot to loot and rampage, again another good roll in my opinion. Delicate Tomb, I remember using these quite a bit when they first came out and then they just sort of fell off a bit in my opinion. Yep, that is a masterworked red border. Because it's got Firefly and Dragonfly as well. So it doesn't overwrite, it takes effect of both of them into one kill. So I believe that is, yeah, Solar and Void Explosion, which is quite good in PvP. Yeah, it makes them wonder what the hell just hit them. Do need to get one crafted, but I don't run King's Fall that often. Midas Reckoning, I don't remember. Oh yeah, King's Fall. Oh. Tarnished Metal, not one I see quite often, but Killing Wind and Bolt Shot is a good combo. Brigand's Law, I think I had one crafted somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. What was the Manticore from? What season was that? Oh, that was Seraph, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember when that came out. I think Aztecross or Datto or someone was using it. Because you get damage on the ground and then you can float with it in a way. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, anti-gravity repulsors. Interesting looking weapon. Might have to bring it out for a bit of PvP fun later. Amit. Amit. Well, if you know what's been going on recently, you'll know why Amit was in the news, shall we say. That's been fixed now. I thought it was a bit funny in PvP when Amit was hitting me like a shotgun from across the map in Fortress. I thought, you know, something's going on there. I thought I'd check a raid report and all that, past games and stuff, but nothing out of the ordinary. But that the bug, if you don't know, you could put any frame, I believe, on any gun. So you could have, like the Soaring Fang, for example, could go on an auto rifle. You could put a shotgun and a sniper, like a shotgun frame on a sniper. It was mad. It was wrecking havoc in PvP, and I just had to give up until it was fixed. Jurassic Green, oh god, what was that from? It was some event, but I don't know which one. Fortunately not a ranged masterwork, but again, I'm not going to get rid of it in case it never comes back. I know it's a seasonal weapon, but I don't know if the weapon itself is seasonal, if you get me. The Cabre. Oh god, where was that from? It might have been from competitive, I think. Now yesteryear, my favourite Void Pulse rifle. Believe that's my original roll. It might be one of my other characters anyway, but the roll looks, the perks on it looks like the one I used in PvP with a nice ranged masterwork. Obviously not the best pulse rifle you can use, but I enjoy it because it's fun to use. Tripwire Canary. I don't know if that's craftable or not actually. Glacier Chasm. Very nice range on it for a fusion. That is a Dawning weapon, I believe. There's my Kelos SMG version 3. The range on that, stability is a bit low, and I know rangefinder isn't all it used to be, but in PvP this thing was a monster. Got 2 of those there, I don't know why. I think that's for another character, but he never got sent over. Excalibur, I remember the mission. I know the cheese spots for the boss at the end, it was a pain in the arse to do. That was my very first trace rifle in Route of Nightmares when I did it with my clan. Unfortunately the clan really does do nothing, so I went onto LFG on the app, the Destiny 2 companion app, and I'm on like 4 or 5 pages of friends now, and my clan, we barely do anything. I think Route of Nightmares was the last thing we did when it came out. Having a lot more luck with, you know, random players and friends I've made than my own bloody clan, so that Says a lot, unfortunately. Threat detector, 1-2 punch. Not bad. I think I did have a 1-2 punch with another perk in the first column. I can't remember what it is, but it's good with 1-2 punch. It might come to me in a minute. Oh, Wilder Flight. That is from Spiral the Watcher. Lead from Gold, pretty good in my opinion. If you pick up heavy, you'll get ammo for special. Although I don't think you'll be rapidly defeating targets because it isn't a wave frame, I don't believe. It just bounces. Speaking of wave frames, I was never really that into wave frames, but when I crafted Explosive Personality from Presage, it's how I soloed Grasp of Avarice. And then you get the elemental solar orb, kill an enemy, you'll get heavy ammo back from that, and it's really, really good. The long arm, similar to the last right from before, compulsive with Dragonfly. Path of least resistance. Now if you didn't have one crafted, you'll want to go and craft it. It's very, very good. Finishing up here, Jorum's Claw, moving it incandescent. Sweaty confetti bod, I love it. Causes a festive celebration.
Strength in life.
Sorry about the mic out. Yeah, I was saying sweaty confetti causes a precision festive celebration. Sorry, it causes a festive celebration on each precision final blow. Just a bit of fun there. Oh, Dark Decider, why have I kept that? Well-rounded rangefinder and Vaste. Ganora's active auto and Volt Shot. Yeah, I doubt I'll use 5 times in PvP, and you can see I gave up, so covers that. Right, page 6. Starting to get into the heavy weapons now, so here is Burden, 2 of them, Zen and Iron Reach. Trust, I love Trust. Surplus and Rangefinder, back when Rangefinder was good. I can't remember how it was changed, if it was like a range reduction or something like that. 2 of the same role there, but that's got range masterwork. As you can see, I like Trust quite a bit. Triple tap and Dragonfly, very nice. Iterative Loop. If you haven't got one crafted, do yourself a favour, go and craft them. Philotactic Spiral. Now I've got an urge to use that in PvP. I don't normally do high impact frame pulse rifles because they're so slow and sluggish, but Keep Away is very good with nanotech tracer rockets as well. Triple tap and Frenzy, don't use that often, like 1 kill. No Survivors from Ghost of the Deep. Incandescent is very good. That's one I used for a bit on Grasp. Centrifuge, I still see that in PvP quite a bit actually. So if you don't know what it does, when you shoot, you can sprint, slide and firing, it'll build up a charge. And sprinting also reloads the weapon. See down the bottom, overcharge capacitor. Sprinting, sliding and firing this weapon builds up a temporary electrostatic charge, increasing range and reload speed. Final blows with high charge cause explosions, and maximum charge explosions blind targets. So if it can blind targets, it should be able to deal with overload champions, I think. But I haven't tried it on overloads yet, so I can't confirm that. The title, I remember that was quite popular. That was a Guardian game weapon. Harsh Language. I believe this one is... This was another god roll that I saw on Reddit on the daily reset. So we've got Envious Assassin, Destabilizing Rounds, you know, Final Blows cause nearby targets become volatile. And if you rapidly kill with other weapons, you'll get more ammo in your magazine. Very good. Pocket Integration, I tried it, not huge on it. Couple of there. Go later, combined action, eddy current, yeah, not great. X Debris or Debris, I think it is Debris. It's quite a fun grenade launcher to use actually. That's the one that has moths on it. Briar's Love recently crafted, Keep Away an explosive payload. Now that I believe I was going to take into PvP because of the Deer Focus, Demo and Frenzy, pretty good. The Prospect, I can't remember when I got that, I think. Yeah, it's definitely a red war weapon from Season 1. Still don't have the catalyst. Another one, Warcliffe coil. God. Higher apparent, air apparent. It's an interesting gun. I wouldn't say it's that good, but when you hold L2 to charge up, you will get a arc shield. So in the right circumstances, it can be a pretty good weapon. Moss Epoch 3. What season is that? The little bird icon. Again, I kept it because it's old and you can't get it again. Now that, I think, that's the season of the Menagerie. If you remember the Menagerie event, I can't remember if it was season 7, 8 or 9 or whatever, but that's the first Wendigo GL3 I ever got, which is not bad. Explosive light disorienting grenades, nice. 21% delirium. Might have been the first weapon with killing tally, I think. Only other weapon with killing tally I've got is my crafted commemoration. An overflow as well. Unfortunately it's a legacy item, so it's stuck at 1600. If they brought that back, God, I would chomp at the bit to get it again. I love overflowing weapons. You don't see it that often. Queenbreaker, never use that. Couple of black talons, in my opinion, very good in PvP. Two-tailed fox, I do have the catalyst, just not on that one. Tractor cannon, I don't use. I know what it does, but I haven't actually used it. Corsair's Wrath, that was a God, that was from Xur quite a while ago. Blast Pachu, I don't think you can get that again actually. Is that Season of the Warmind or something? It's like a shield looking icon. Salvation's Grip I never see used anymore. Eyes of Tomorrow, that's the second one I got, I believe. The Lament, if you know about swords, you know about Lament, I don't need to describe it. Very good with boss DPS and survivability. Falling Guillotine, I think that might have been another role that was good to get from Banshee. Beringa's Memory Core, what's that from? I know I've had it for quite a while anyway. Heathen from Vogue. Hothead, unfortunately not an adept, but auto-loading and Vorpal, a very nice role. Was it that one? One sword was pretty good anyway. Galley, already got one with catalyst on it now. Parasite, I never see that used. I crafted that just for the sake of it, to see how it is, but not too keen on it. Recurrent Impact, you can get that from Presage now. Heart Shadow, now the first time I ever did duality, this dropped. No word of a lie. My first ever run, I got it. Very nice. Couple of bump in the nights, you can craft these now. Now Chill Clip used to be good on it, but I don't know if it is anymore. Got a couple there. Chain of Command. Fire and Forget, I actually quite like it, because it fires 3 in one go. Cry Mutiny, I don't see that often, I do use it in PvP quite a bit. Incandescent Vorpal. Lovely. Yeah, they're all the same actually. Plank Stride, the RPM is too high for my liking. Unless you're really up close with an enemy or a boss, it's not something I'd use. But I've crafted it because it's you know, not coming back to be craftable. Now one of these was from King's Fall, my first time. I believe it was that one. Got round to crafting that semi recently. Storm Chaser, Rapid and Vorpal, lovely. Retrovet Escapade, one of my favourite, like top 3 favourite machine guns. I believe this is my original one. No, that's January. I believe my original was sometime in December, or it could have been that one. But yeah, FTTC and Target Lock, very good roll. Avalanche, that was from the Dawning. Subsistence and Target Lock. I see this in PvP sort of semi-rarely, but not that often. Just another feel-good weapon to use as well. So Fire. Couple of blowouts there, Field Prep and Vorpal. Winter Bite, don't see used that often. Deterministic Chaos. Now this, I would say it got a bit of backlash. Now it sounds good, every fourth bullet weakens targets, but like on paper it sounds good, but when you take it into battle, how good is it really? You know, it's one of those. It's okay, but not good. Keep away and target lock, very nice. Swarm Adept, I think that's my first. Again, that is a weapon that's a bit not liked by the community in my opinion. But with Dynamic Sway and Vorpal, I'll take it. I do need to put an Adept mod on there actually. Got quite a few from Master Dungeons and Nightfalls and stuff. I'd recommend putting Adept reload on there because 41 is a bit low. And it just takes a bit long to reload that. Apex Predator, Reconstruction and Bipod, I don't have it crafted, yet I am trying to farm Last Wish Secret Chest for it. A couple of Cold Comforts, and one of these was from my first run I Go to the Deep. And I can't remember which it was. Got 2 GL3 Adepts there. What seasons are that? Spiky little ball icon. Can't remember. Okay, now we're going into armour. This is where it gets interesting. Now, quite a lot of this is sentimental, old stuff that won't come back. But I don't think it will come back anyway. A little chicken helm there. Can't remember what that did. Oh, did it say Festival of the Lost but not the year? Okay. There's another one. Incandescent Hood. I think that's my first one I got. Can't remember where that was from. Forsaken, I think. Now my vault does need to clear out, but I'll have to get someone who knows what they're doing to do it for me. Masquerader's Helm. Health regeneration. Damn. It would be nice to have some of those perks in game. I'm not sure if any of them are apart from the heavy ammo. Another one with a cauldron. Brilliant. Right, we're getting to the end now, last page. I'd never use Blink, I don't know why I've got it, I can just scrap it. Get stuff back. Cenotaph, I believe that's one I got recently. Look at that. That long boy. Jesus Christ. It's like if the Conehead film, if they were horizontal. If anyone's seen Coneheads, you'll know what I mean. It's quite an old film from the 80s, I believe. Pathfinders, what the hell was that from? I think it might be like a sentimental thing. Can't quite remember. Yeah, 2 low on recovery for me, I'll have to scrap it. Sympaceps I don't use again, low recovery I would like a bit. And for a Titan you don't want that mobility at all. Carnstein armlets I use a lot. A lot. It's really good. Controverse Hold, very nice roll. Bit too much intellect, but you know, Chaotic Exchanger is good. Nice little recovery roll there. Again, another very nice roll. Nothing too interesting on the armour side of things. That is the first gauntlet or armour piece I've ever got with stats that are all the same, and I've been trying for ages to get it again. Just have sort of a bit of a fun loadout stat wise. Like I know in game, in PvP and that it won't be any good because there's no spikes or anything. It just looks nice, you know, nice to look at and that sort of stuff. I've never actually used Sight and Rampants, but I suppose in some circumstances it can be good. Dreambane, I think that was my first Dreambane gauntlet I ever got from the moon. Okay, nothing too interesting down here. Just ships and sparrows and stuff now. Can't remember what season that was. I think it was one of the early ones actually, maybe 2 or 3. Look at that thing. Yeah, that's an old one because Bumblebee shader. Not old, but when I used to use a Bumblebee shader quite a year or so ago, I think. More Season of the Drifter stuff. What shade was that? Lilac Bombast. That was from the Foundry. I can't remember what season it was called. It might have been Season of the Foundry. If anyone remembers that PvE activity, it was really good. Wrap speed. I love that look. I know the colour's a bit garish, but it's unique. In a way. That shader, if you're wondering, is Vanguard Marshal. Same one I've got on my Never Live It Down ship. Now I remember getting this one. God. Almost like a Scooby-Doo looking thing. Generation Shadow, what was that from? That was a Guardian Game ship, I believe. And a Coffin Nail, I don't remember what that was from. But yeah, that is my vault. Hope you enjoyed having a little peek. Again, nothing too interesting in there, but you know, why not have a look at people's vault, see what they've got. This, I think, this ship was from, oh god, was it the Black Garden? Remember that event where you had loads and loads of Vex to deal with? I think that was that. Definitely. It has to be, because I can't remember what else it would be with the grass on it and that. And I think it might have been around the time the Vex invaded the moon. But the activity name is escaping me at the moment. So yeah, thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed. If anyone can help me sort my vault, let me know in the comments, or we can set something up. Because I really need to get it done. And this is what I use to start a grasp of Avarice, by the way.